our situation is not looking very good. But when you have tried your best, you have done the best of the best, and you have given the system the best accurate time you can afford to give, and then the system rejects you, or it plays a game of who is who, or how important your content is or not, and if you ever summon dissolution sun, it's time to quit. You fall and you mute. Just just do the necessary. And you have to forget for other friendly sites, that will build you, because that is what it is, man. You can't be having these kind of machineries and you fail. There must be sabotage of some kind, and you have to campaign against that sabotage, because if they have taken your time, take their time to influence millions in another way, to take away the stuff from where you're not valued. What do I mean by this? I mean is, you never have in your business you feel you're not profiting. Move. Move. When you move, it's far much better than staying in a stagnated place where there's nothing rewarding you or coming your way. Doesn't matter what in a business you do. If it's not adding up to both of you, the investor and the host, move, bro. Take your interest somewhere else better. Be respected. You feel encouraged. You feel loved, given opportunity, considered, and never disappointed. If they're not valuing you, there's no need of staying there. Move. It's better you move. That's the only way things will work for you. Just move. Don't pay attention much. Follow those who follows you in business interest. Those who don't, let them go. Just create space for them. Even in your place of inner circle, the people who are very close to you. That I think is the best throttle to trigger this time. And things will be okay. Things will be okay. I'm very aggressive because I should be aggressive. And I know why I'm aggressive. And to be aggressive doesn't mean that you don't have your right. Have your right. Have your right. As long as you're not infringing on other people's right, you have the freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom to talk, to give, to air your view, what you think, what you feel. And where black people are taking down the brain, you stand up against oppression. That is it. It is what it is, man. Even today, Putin is meeting Trump in Alaska. Why? Because people want equality. Nobody wants bully street systems. Nobody wants, oppression. You know, people have matured. They have grown to the level whereby they can dictate they can craft their own destiny. So what do you expect in ordinary man's life? We are battling it out on the content creation. We also have, way out of dealing with our problems, and that is it. And the story. I've been here trying to push the narrative, you know, taking it to the next level, and it's still not getting there. Huh? Why should I be robbed of my time by the system of people around me so that I can do what they want, not what I want at workplace? There's so many things. There are so many things going on, and to handle those things, you need to be intelligent. You not handle weighty matters when you are incompetent. No, no. You need to be realistic and aggressive in one way or the other so that you can balance the equation of disappointment. Many are stuck with aggression. It's happening. It's happening, and to get out of this equilibrium pendulum is going to take you some time to understand, and that is why whether you lose hours, you lose fortunes, you lose people around you, you lose influence, that should not make you feel heart fainted like this is crumbling. No, work towards the target. The target will take you up as the time goes by, and those are the most important thing to put into consideration. And when you put that into consideration, then you'll know you're respected or you're given an award by those who values your interest, those who values what you say, those who values what you put across, because everybody is eyeing that. Uh, I don't see the need of pushing something, pushing narrative that is falling you mute from that narrative. Don't give it much attention because that narrative, if it is pushing you down, you definitely need to realize you don't belong there. You need to look for a better system, and you influence millions around you. You have them around you because also you're a businessman in one way or the other. And if there's no fair terms of doing business, why should you stay there? Why should you be employed and the terms are not favorable? This is not negativity, it's a reality. It's not criticism, it is a factual. And we need to consider facts because facts shapes what we do, how we go about it. Me, I'm not blogging here for people to be here watching me. No, I'm blogging here in case in future somebody will come across this message, maybe, and consider it important in every aspect of life around and surrounding you as an individual, whatever you do in whichever case capacity. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You have to put it into consideration in that aspect. And I'm very grateful it's happening. And I will not say it's not. It's happening. It's happening, and you have the due responsibility. You have the due responsibility to look at it in a critical way. It's just a 10 minutes video. I'm not going to do a video for 50 hours here. Doing what? Telling you what? Irrelevance. No, no, that's not me. And it should never be me. In whichever way. Whether you like the video, you don't like the video, you listen to me, you don't listen to me, I'm okay. I'm doing what I'm entitled to do. And then I move to the next thing that I'm supposed to host and talk about. So if you like it, it's fine. If you don't like it, it's up to you. It's not my, you know, that I don't have something to say. I have something to say, but I need clarity. I need clarity because clarity is the most inevitable thing in everything you do, and you have to put it into consideration. That is what it is, man. And it can go on and on and on because the story is not young. It's an old story. It's a story that has been there, and very few people understand that story. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. The hours are dropping so badly, and for you to keep in touch, you need to work so hard to push the narrative to make it grow what you want, the level you want it to be. And that is not easy system. It's something you have to work very hard for to be where you want to be. It's not easy. It's not easy. Nowadays, things are so hard. And I spoke about this like 3 months ago. And I told you if you go to my other videos, we spoke about these trade wars. You know, we're already in Third World War. And it is what it is. It is what it is. with something here. So I'm working with computers here. You can see all these computers here. So it's not easy. Trying to balance life because I need to balance life. I need to balance life. Yeah, the game is going on, guys, and we have to try our best. We have to try our best. You have to be at your best in case you want to achieve. And to be at your best, you need people around you to help you grow. And helping you grow is not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Because now I'm busy with the computers here, you see. So that's one. And I have another one here. So so working with computers is not easy. Then you want to work from home. You want to do things that you know will change your life. Now you're home alone, nobody is here, it's just you. So, and then I have some small stuff I want to talk. I want to do some. I want to do some favors here oh, because I left my cats here. I don't know whether they're still here. Oh, they don't eat. They don't want to eat. Oh, I'm putting my cats there. Putting my cats there. I want my cats too. Then I put my laptops here. These ones, I put them here. But my cats, they're the most important thing here. You see. Mm. Hey, I'm feeding my cats because I want them to eat. And then I come back to my work and do the work. So, anyway, you have to be generous in one way or the other. And the reason why you have to do this is because you want somebody to be part of you in the future. And future is very bright. Future is very bright. And very few people understand why future is very bright. But there are those ones who knows or who understands when you say future is very bright. And those people are very few. want somebody to visit me now. I'm not interested with the people coming to visit me. What are you coming to visit me for? What that's so special? I want to be myself. I want to do my things. I want to work on a 20 minutes video so maybe things can be better for me. It's what I'm doing. I'm busy with the system. I want to see if this machine can be able to do the work I want for software editing. And then have this one. Have this. I don't know why. Anyway, all these are things we do on this earth, trying to survive, to live the best life, to try and achieve something for the sake of living. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Today I have so many people coming online to watch me, and I'm very grateful. I thank you all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It seems like it's working for me. What is going to let me down is the system not charging my phone, and I don't know how to deal with that because I need to charge the phone seriously so I can be able to finish up this project and everything around me, which is not easy because now the type of the computers I have, when you look at them, they're very fast computers, I know. Okay, I'll try to balance. Because I want everything to work. I want everything to work, especially here, so I can be able to do the editing and do some other stuff that I want to do. And then the other one is here. Then I want to switch on this one. Then I come here. So here is my main focus. If I focus here, I'll achieve much. Unlike if I don't put it on. So when you're falling flat, when nothing is going your direction, when the whole system is working against you, you don't hate yourself. You don't. You hang there because maybe, like the video, it's challenging you. It's challenging you to do the right thing. And when you're challenged to do the right thing, then you have to look for infrastructure. And the type of infrastructure you're looking for is infrastructure that is going to shape you, to help you. So because now, if you don't have this infrastructure now, how will you work on these things? So this is a GoPro Hero 4. See, it's good to have people around to talk to discuss, to engage, to have friendship conversation that even if you get out of it, you will have gotten what you wanted. and what you wanted is prosperity. You see, it's working this thing. And to get a hold of prosperity, you need certain favors. And those favors are not with everyone. Particularly for men, it's very challenging to have the favors. Women, they get favors very fast, but for men, we are actually on the down slope. To achieve the favors that can actually move fast and favor you, there are so many predators. There are so many hiccups on the way. So many hiccups. And those hiccups are the ones I want to try to rise against. And rising against the hiccups is not easy. It's not something I will just wake up and say, I want to rise up against this. Because remember, you are working against something that is pulling you down. And when what you're working against pulls you down, you find yourself in a very tight corner. And to get out of that corner is very difficult because everybody is struggling, trying, to go up the ladder. You're fighting on the same, interest. So who is going to outsmart the other one? And that is where now things becomes very difficult. There's some people. For a good example, I have three laptops. One. This is one, two, and then the other one, three. There's someone who is struggling to have one laptop. There's someone who is struggling to have one laptop. There's someone who is struggling to get this camera to start blogging. This is an old one, 2014 model. But me, I have it here. So there's someone who is struggling to have internet. I have it here. So it all depends, and we are still not winning. I even have a box here. Look, here's a computer box. This one, this one, this one is a box. I'm not even using it. This is a phone I'm using here to blog, but I'm not yet there. What does that one tell you? We are on different levels of struggle. You understand? There's so many laptops here for me. Huh? So many. This is another one. There's somebody who is looking for this. There's somebody who is looking for this to use. So we are having different levels of struggle. We are having different levels of struggle. Yes, we're not having the same level of struggle. Because once you identify the problem, you need to go to the root cause of that problem. Like now, you cannot talk about lack of money, and solution is to do business or to work. You try to work here and there. You can even sell sweets on the street. You can get a camera and start taking people's photos. What are you doing? You are trying to eliminate the cause of the problem. Same thing happens even in business community, even in any environment you go to. We are all trying our best to stop the struggle. And stopping the struggle is not easy. It's not easy. Because how will you stop the struggle if you're not consistent? You have to be consistent. Me here, I'm struggling with this video, with this channel. 2022, 2021 November up to now. It's not yet monetized. And I'm not giving up. Sometimes I give up. Then I say, why should I give up? We have got different days of blessings. My time will come, and the channel will be what I want it to be. Because I can't stop something I started, no matter how long it's going to take. I'll keep on going there, trying to adjust, trying to pull, trying to pull, trying to pull, trying to pull. Until one day, it will work. The system will work for me. The system will work for me. You can struggle, you 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 struggle, but one day the system is going to work for me. And I know it's going to work for me. It's just a matter of time. And the whole thing will work for me. Now, when that time, when the system will work for me, then what will I say? Will I look back and say it never gave me a chance? No. So, we can fall and then we mute. We just keep quiet. And then we plan how to come back. And when you achieve, you never let it go. Because now, you know, that's a livelihood. That is something you need to work very hard for. Very hard. You have to be aggressive, systematically. Sometimes you retreat, but don't let the threshold pull you down. Create time, because you are not a winner if you have not started the journey. But you are a winner if you have started the journey, because eventually you will have the end results. And the end results will be determined by how much time you put there. How fast, how efficient is your system? How efficient are you? How fast are you when it comes to being patient? Because as I have told you, somebody is looking for a laptop like this one, like this one, or like this one, just to edit videos or to do something on online, but he doesn't have. So we are on different levels of struggle. Now I'm struggling to get to 3,600 subscribers. Now I'm at 3,540 subscribers. To get 60 subscribers so that I can get to 600 is a nightmare. But I will not give up. I will not give up. I will not give up. Right now, I'm determined to blog until my phone is flat. Even if I'm going to stay here for 2 hours, but in those 2 hours, I'll get maybe 500 views in one video. Where will that put me? That one shows me the system now is trying now to appreciate me. And I have to work hard, because it will give you a chance to grow. But if you neglect that or you don't observe, then you lose. Why should you lose when you know you can grow? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm determined. Maybe now it can pick, and go up and win. There's no need of sleeping and saying things are not working for you. There's no need. Internet is there. Make use of it. Internet is there. Don't become shy. Come online. Tell people something. Talk about something. Let people, listen to some of the stories you have to offer. You have to give. Because if you give up, then what next? Can we give up in our 40s, in our 30s, in our 50s? We still have a long way to go and make things right, because we have been given that chance to do things that way. So let's not be in a state of denial. Let's live accordingly. We shall get there. I'm 100% sure we shall get there. And getting there is not going to be an easy task. It's not going to be an easy task. It's a task that it will evolve so much, so much on the way. And the more you evolve, the more you learn your mistakes and how to deal with those mistakes. Because you're not destined for poverty. We are not destined for disappointment. We are destined for prosperity. And this prosperity is something we need to work on. How to get it and how to go about it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Doing our best every time now and then. Doing our best without comparing. Because time will come, you will not be able to do what you do because you don't have energy, you don't have resources, you don't have opportunity. Who knows? Nobody knows. So when that time comes, search the heart and then you say, I want to get there. I want to get there. You might call it motivational speak, but this is not motivational speak. No. This is learning. You are learning something. You are evolving. You are trying to be there where others are not. And the reason why you're trying to be there is because you want change, transition. Can it come easily? No. Who should play the major role? It's me and you. Who is a victim? Hmm. I see it. I see it. And then we take it from there. We're going to take it from there. The question is when? When are we going to take it from there? When will that be? When will that time be? When are you going to take it from there to where you want things to be? In order for you to win one situation and achieve other. Because now, like now for instance, I've been blogging. Sometimes you blog for 2 good hours and nobody's watching you. You can't even have 2 views. That's ridiculous. You don't know why things were like that. And now a time comes, you you know, you blog and people listen. You blog, people watch you. You blog, they watch you, they listen to you, they hear your stories. They're very much interested even to subscribe to the channel and check what else does this man has to offer. What is he talking about, surely? Is he relevant in what he's saying? Because those are things to, put into factuals. We are living in a very different world that is moving so fast. And to change this world, it will take the entire generation to change the future of our people that are now dying. Dying. People are dying. They're dying physically and they're dying financially, they're dying socially, they're dying spiritually. We are dying in many ways. We are dying in many ways. You die spiritually, you die physically, you die financially, you die, you know, socially, politically, you know, you just be. So what's the answer to that? It's your responsibility. And that's why I said, I'll not give up. I'll try to push, to push, to push, push. People will subscribe. They'll subscribe. They'll subscribe to the channel. They'll, it's gonna be what I want it to be. Because time is there for that thing to work for me. When that time comes, like now, that is the only way you can deal with the situation that is trying to run away from you. You can only deal with it by confronting it, using what is in your hands to try to rejuvenate everything and see if definitely you reset and be able to move. You know, that's not an easy task. That's not an easy task at all. No, it will require someone with great expectation, someone with a great mind, you know, to come along the way. Other times, it's somebody who will just pay attention to some of the things you are trying to figure out and say, hey, buddy, I have a solution. And this solution I have, we're going to go about it this way. So, are you happy? We can make it. We can run this thing this way or that way. If you are willing to walk the journey with me, fine. To stand in front of a camera and talk to people makes sense. It's not an easy narrative. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You have to go through a lot. I'm very sure. You have to go through a lot. And I'm not sure how many of you are willing to go through a lot for others in order for others to succeed. I very few, very few people, very few. You sacrifice your time. You sacrifice what you have so others can benefit. Very few. I'm not lying to you guys. Very few people can do that. Where people fail, then you want to go and succeed, or you want to help others to succeed. To go to the next level, and you are not there. Very few people don't stand for each other. But you can set a good example. You set a good example, and everybody will be there. Be there for you to say, okay, I can also support you. What is there? There's so many things to put into consideration. But the most important thing is, do you know how to go about those things? Can you teach somebody? Can somebody learn from you? Tawa Balaniko, hi, how are you? Where are you watching from, bro? Hi. You know, you have to understand we don't have we don't have the same mentality. We are very different. We are very, very different. Where I view things, I'm from Kenya. I'm a Kenyan. I'm a Kenyan. I'm from East Africa. I'm a Kenyan. Yes. So you need to know. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Let's talk. Let's have conversation. When you fall flat, everybody has a trajectory graph down. Everybody. Nobody is always going up. Sometimes you go down, down, and you feel like you are deserted. You don't have a place to hold on. You're in financial ruins, economically you are out, your marital status is down, the health status is down, political status is down, your citizenship status is down, your lifespan status is down, spiritually you are down. You need mentorship. You need people who will motivate you and grow you and make you feel I'm somewhere. And those people are not easy to find. Nobody who can have your time if you don't make their, if you don't give them monetary, you know, gains. Who? You know? There's so many things to think about. And the only way you can think about, you can bring change to this is understanding the situation you're at. Because that situation is not permanent. It's not permanent. It's not. That situation is not permanent. It can change. It can change. And that situation, when it changes, people will look you down. People will look you down. And they'll look at you like they want to be with you. Some they don't want to be with you because they are celebrating your achievement. They are with you because they want to know the formula you used to be there. How did you get there? So many questions unanswered. How do you tame those people who don't want you to succeed, to go forward? Every single step you make forward, they're against it. They don't want it to be counted as a blessing. They want it to be counted as a failure. That's the jealous we have in the society, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's part of our society, and we are not going to say it's not existing. It's there. Even corporations, they have jealous. They are fighting each other. Chiomze, Chioma, hi, how are you? Good morning too. How are you doing, Chiomze? So, we have to figure out how to deal with the situations that are aggressive, situations that are calm, situations that are draining. Have you ever been in a situation that is so draining? It is draining you. You know, there are some situations they can drain you emotionally, but there are some situations they drain you financially, they drain you spiritually, they drain you environmentally, they drain you habitancy. You know, you just feel, ah, it's done. The only thing that is starting strong is the soul, the spirit of you. The rest drained. Because which path of life did you follow to get there? You know, it's so deep. It's so deep. And who doesn't want things going up? Happiness throughout, peace, you know, and to feel that state of I'm there. You feel like you're sedated spiritually. But if you're not there, you need to cooperate, to humble yourself, to be to be intelligent, to be to do due diligence, not only physically, where you take a pen and a paper, you start writing down verses that are not adding up. No, spiritually. Me, I never knew by now I couldn't be monetized. And if you look at some of the videos, some of the things I talk about there, they're very important things, very important aspects of life, very, very critical. But I'm not giving up. Try your level best to go gradually. Just try and see how far you can go. Because if you don't spend that 1 hour here talking to people, blogging, who will do it? Then you come another time, maybe 1 o'clock, you blog again. Then in the evening, and you talk relevancy, something people will understand, something people will say is new to us, something people will say it's worth my time. everybody will be coming to see you. They'll be visiting you online to tell you, hey, sir, hi, I found you interesting and I want to have a conversation with you. Definitely. It is what it is. It is what it is. And to get all these things done together, you'll work hard. Very hard. Very hard. And working very hard involves resources. Working very hard involves spirited person. Someone who will organize everything and go up the ladder and challenge what is presented to you. Why? You want achievement. We are living in the horrible times. Putting resources together is becoming merge of corrupts. Let me put that word. Because it is what it is. I just woke up and said, this 1 hour, I'm gonna be here talking to my people and telling them something I know. They will understand, and they will go and check my other videos and sub to this channel. Check 1, 2, 3. Because that's the only way you build community, people around you, people who are willing to be with you. Hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Because greatness, it begins with humbleness. And pride will not salugate positivity. You know, endure, persist, and don't be so serious. Let people joke around with you. Let people, you know, be able to interact with you, rightly, politely, so that you build, you know, you build something. Hmm? You know, if you don't nowadays, if you don't have a great circle of people around you, sometimes it's becoming difficult. You look at your phone on WhatsApp messages, nobody's talking to you, nobody's texting, even hi, good morning, how do you sleep? Nowadays, and this thing is not only affecting Kenyans, it's affecting everybody worldwide. People are antisocial, you know. People are antisocial. People are antisocial. T-Myers, hey, Mtuan. People are antisocial, very antisocial. Nowadays, you die of loneliness. If you're living in those Western countries, especially, it's work to the house, work to the house. Timaya, I'm coming to you. How are you? I'm trying to push this channel because I see it's dying, you know. I'm losing too much watch hours. And nobody is there to play my playlist and watch those things, you know. Streets are rough, very rough. Very, very, very rough. I don't know what to say. Jaribu tu. I'm trying my best where I can. Hmm? And where I can't, I'm just leaving it to God. Because we have to try. If it fails, then to Patana Kitengela, we can go to Kitengela and continue the chapatis cooking there on the street. You know, I found you with a very interesting topic there. How to survive in Nairobi. Nairobi is very aggressive, you know. It's a place where you have to be strong. You have to be strong. Uh, I'm left with only 10 minutes. I don't want to do more than 1 hour, and I'm very appreciating everybody who is coming here to be with me. I value your time very much, and you subscribe, and you go to the playlist and see some of the things there. Maybe you pick something that will build you, because you don't need 1,000 words to know what you're eating from. You need only one, two, three words that will carry the message and change your life forever and make everything great. And you will not live to regret, you will live to positivity and growth. That is all. That is all, nothing else. So we have to pick up the pieces and build the ark again. We build the castle of the king again without looking back what we have lost. And if you carry that message, don't look at how many hours, years are gone. Because whether you are there or not, final part is death. And then that is it. So empty your heart, talk to people, interact with people, you know, be contented with whatever it is, and reprogram your mind from materialism, you know. Focus on spirit, because spirit is a layer you, and what you see, that is like, you look like you're losing. You're not losing. Material things will not take you anywhere. And I've given you a good example, a very good example. Computers are lying here. This is one. This is a good one. This is another one here. This is another one here. This is another one that side. These are resources. Hmm? This is another resource. Hmm? Somebody can use. So we are struggling on different levels. There's somebody who needs this camera right now, but he doesn't know where to get it. Me, I have it here. It's lying here. What does that mean? That means we are having different levels of struggles. And no matter what, yes, Nairobi needs ujanja. Yes, you need to be clever. Yeah, Nairobi is not easy because the government has destroyed the economics systems, and people are politically stranded because of bad governance, bad policies. People are taken abductions and all those things going on there. Dictatorship, but people will try as much as possible. Wewe ukifika Kitale nilikwambia begu ya pili uniitie. So we can try as much as possible to put things in order where we can, and where we can't, we just leave it. We just leave it. Anyway, I'm so grateful to have people around me. I just wanted to do a video for 1 good hour. Then thereafter, I go where I'm going. I have some work I want to do. And as I said, I deal with IT. I'm an IT guy. I'm into computer systems and in telecommunication. So I have to go and do some work. But I have to give my people something to digest, something to, enjoy before I leave the house and go. So you need to learn how to do things. What is going on there? I'm not sure. But yeah, let's try. Let's try our level best, because it's only rule that we will be able to get there. Addressing the issues one by one, one by one, one by one. Maya, touch with you soon. And how is Gulf so far? How is Gulf taking you? Are you enjoying there so far? Hmm? Unatoka Gulf lini? When are you leaving Gulf? Because I understand there are so many of our people in Gulf region. They are working there. They are trying their best, and I'm very sure that is good. That is good. So I wish you the best. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy. Be fruitful. Thank the Most High. Try as much as possible. Win situations. Be courageous. You know, never give up. Never give up. Never ever give up. Always be positive. Mind the language. Mind the society. And I'm very sure you will not regret coming to the channel to participate, to grow, to give hope to people. There are so many people who are hopeless. There are so many people who are hopeless. They don't know what to do. They are stranded, very much stranded as we speak. As we speak. Depression is the reality, Anxiety, you know, bipolar, all those things. People are being affected because of putting so much attention to things that don't matter. If things are not going the way you want, relax. 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 Not a must for things to go your way. No. Sometimes things don't work for you. You see? Not a must everything be the way you want it to be. No. No. Not a must for things to go the way you want. Sometimes you have to relax and wait. Be patient on some issues. Be very patient. Anyway, I'm adding up now the stream, and I wish you all the best, guys, because it's about 10 o'clock. I need to rush helter skelter to see some one, two, three things there. Anyway, Maya, enjoy the day, and I'm happy everything is fine. I'm happy. Everything is fine for you, and I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. The best you can, the best you could. We'll take it from there. Never give up. Never give up. Giving up is not a solution. Standing strong is the main solution to these problems. And I hope you you will realize my message and what actually I want to give to you as a gift of understanding. Yes, gift of understanding. That one will change everything. It will make you hang there. Who else is here?